But at the moment, I mean, looking at how some of these things are playing themselves out, when people say, look, he, as you said in the initial stage, facilitated the transition from himself to the current governor, definitely he's got some clout in there. But if you're saying that the people are standing strong, and we just heard Professor Ekong saying, look, when we get to the ground, we will show that what you're saying is not the case.
Yes, he is saying so. When did APC win election in his local government the last time that he has been a leader of the group? When last? So which ground is he going to establish? You mean that Chris is the only person in his local government, like I would say that I am the only person in my local government who can win an election?
But can you really be confident about these things, knowing that in politics, 24 hours is a very long time? Those who you think are with you today may not be with you tomorrow.
Precisely.
So why are you so confident that you
I am
got
confident.
This?
And it also plays out the other way. Look at the flip side of the coin. For the other group, those who are with you today may not be there tomorrow. But this is a fluid issue. But there are certain fundamental things that will not change. That the governor is governor of the state. And he's going to run for that election as governor.
Are you confident that at the end of the day, that the current governor will still become governor when you have this kind of defection from what you admitted from the start of your opening sequence, that he is indeed a powerful son of the state?
He will become governor only for one reason. What Udom Emmanuel, governor of Akpabio State, has done for the people of the state has impacted them so heavily. As at today that we are speaking, I'm not talking about yesterday. The people cannot forget what Udom is doing for them currently on a daily basis.
Did they forget what Akpabio did?
They didn't. That is why they supported him to bring Boswell, or to bring Udom.
No, to this present day, have they forgotten what he did for them when he was governor for 8 years?
They have not forgotten it, but he is not running for governor. He wants to bring somebody else who is not tested to run for governor. And the state, my state does not trust people like that.
But well, how is it that the current governor, according to what Professor Kong said, abandoned the road that the former governor started in Ikorekpene?
Oh, thank you. Ikorekpene Uyo Road was awarded in February of 2012. I was Attorney General. The construction of that 20-kilometer road was to be for 12 months. That means the project was to finish about February of 2013. The project did not finish 2013, 1 year, 2014, 2 years, 2015. 3 years that Governor Akpabio was governor. Governor Akpabio has not told us why the road was not finished. A road project that was to last for 12 months was not finished in 36 months, which he expects Udom to finish in 3 years. We are talking about being economical with the truth.
Is a continuum. So.
I agree. I agree. But what was the failure of the project? Why did the project fail within the period of his governance?
Tell us.
No, I'm asking.
No, you were.
As Godwin told the story.
But you were Attorney General.
Yes, I was Attorney General.
You want to tell us?
Yes, I want to tell you. Because of our state debt profile. As at the coming into the current administration, coming into office of the current administration, we were owing $500 billion in debt. 500 billion. 500 billion.
Akpabio's owing.
Yes. Internal and external debts. 85 of this 500 billion was owed to Julius Berger alone.
85% of it.
85 billion was owed to Julius Berger alone. Julius Berger. Julius Berger had been given this contract to build this road. And we were owing them on the stadium project. At a point, Julius Berger literally locked up the stadium when we were about to start an international engagement. Because we were owing them. So for all that we could say, the project was underfunded. And when Udom now came to office, all the monies he was paying on a monthly basis to Julius Berger to offset the costs of various other projects were consigned to these accounts. And as such, the people said, look, if we do not have the full amount of debt that has been paid, that is owing to us, we cannot even put our money on that project.
The people or the governor?
The Julius Berger. We have a contract. Godswill left that amount of debt for us and then expected Udom to manufacture money from where?
So are you saying that because of the debt profile, that project was abandoned, but then other projects are being handled?
No. It wasn't abandoned. I am saying that all the monies paid to Julius Berger towards that project is consigned to the debt profile of Julius Berger. And until we meet a certain amount of payment, they cannot even start on that project. I hope you understand me.
I understand we have Professor Ekong back on stream now. Professor Ekong, he's responded to that matter as regards
I take the hotel. Because he also talked about the hotel.
Yeah, but before that,
before you talk about that, yeah, he's responded to that matter about the Ikotepene Uyo Road, and he talks about the fact that there was a huge debt profile that the governor had to deal with, based on a contract they had with Julius Berger that they needed to settle the entire amount, or otherwise nothing will be done. Did you have an idea about that?
It is beautiful that my brother Assam is coming up with this now. For the past 3 years, this is a government that came in, and we were asking the government to give us a clean bill of what is the debt profile of the state. Until date, the government was totally evasive in telling us what was the debt, what was happening, what never happened. So why is it that it is now that I'm talking about debt? So we don't know anything about debt. We don't know anything about who owed what, who gave what out. What we're interested in is where is the road? Is it completed? It was abandoned for a while.
But he talked about...
And I decided scraping some work.
Do you know, Professor Ekong, do you know, if I may come in, Professor Ekong, sorry, do you know why the road was not completed for 3 years that the former governor was still in office?
Obviously, nobody has explained.
Nobody...
So they should, I'm happy he's talking, so they should talk. It will be beautiful.
The question I asked was, while the former governor was in office for 3 years, the road was contracted in 2012. Up to 2015, it wasn't finished. Do you know why it wasn't finished?
I think Assam should know better because he was the Attorney General. I wasn't in government. So he should know better. So I think he will be able to enlighten us why it was unfinished.
Okay, so if the former governor couldn't finish it for 3 years that he was in office, you expect the next governor to finish it in 3 years as well. But he's also explained that there was a problem.
Government is a continuum. Government is a continuum, and that road is very important. If you see what Buhari is doing, is completing projects that were started by other governments. So why don't you just finish the project? What is there?
Okay.
So now, continue, finish the projects, and keep the state well, because you agreed to do the project, and that project was good.